where he got that? Did you know that history? Where is he was, actually how he came to take birth in Vasudeva, the wife of Vasudeva. So that way, everyone understand my English?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Because many years I stay in Braj, no? Although I study in college and 30 years I stay in North India, and there completely I forget everything, the English. And all the time the Hindi, no Hindi. Even I could not speak my mother language. Very difficult. So it was long history. How Sukadeva Goswami, where he was Sukadeva Goswami. In Bhubaneswar, the old name, did you someone know the old name of Bhubaneswar? That Bhubaneswar old name was Ekamra Kanan. Ekamra means Ek Amra. Amra, understand? Amra means mango trees. That one mango tree was so big, like many kilometers. One, and it was very specific mango tree. And where Lord Shiva spoke to Srimad Bhagavatam, no, Katha to Parvati Devi. So there Parvati was listening. And why did they selected that place? Because you can see how Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, how they are so much respect. Sometimes also they forget. Not forget, it is Krishna's Maya, the Yoga Maya, no Mahamaya, Yoga Maya, no. So sometimes they also bewilder. And when Shiva was in Kashi, the Banasur, no, with Banasur was the devotee of Lord Shiva, and he is the great grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. And he is so much devoted to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva was so much happy. And we know it in Bhagavatam, he has 1,000 hands. And he played the drum, no, and he stotra, he staba, no, he satisfied Lord Shiva. And when her daughter is Usha, and Lord's great grandson is Aniruddha. They have, everyone knows that story. So he went, when this thing was happened, they kept, no, they had big fighting. Aniruddha went because Usha's one of friends, she knows the magic, not black magic or not like this kidnap like this nowadays they do. That was completely Vedic. No, they have that system was very Vedic system, and it was very so he finally brought him inside his. Everyone knows this, I don't want to narrate him. So finally there is conflict. And Aniruddha, because he was the great grandson of Krishna, he was not an ordinary person, no? And he fought also very severely, no? And Narada Muni come to know, and Narada Muni gave information to Dwaraka, this thing happened. And all the soldiers of Yaduna, no, they all went, they have big fighting. And Lord Shiva also come to support him, that fighting. And Lord Krishna caught his hand, 1,000 hands, no, only 4 hands was given, he caught his hand. and going to practically kill him. So Parvati Devi, she himself make her like a Kali, make it Kali. So Krishna could not see her and he closed his eyes. Then he said, okay, he gave permission to Sudarshan Chakra. Then he left and he took the boys and the girl, then he kept Sudarshan there, and Sudarshan was so severely warned whole Kashi. And after that, Shivji he could feel it was actually mistake, and I should not. So he wants to rectify himself. So he wants to go to some place he can hear, he can talk Srimad Bhagavatam and the Katha. No? So he wants to do the Bhagavad Katha. And Parvati Devi was, and she was listening, Krishna was speaking. And that place is Ekamarakananda Bhuvane, which now they call Bhuvaneshwar. That was the gateway to Puri, to Dham, Puri Dham. That was the gateway, Bhuvaneshwar. It is in Bhagavad, Skanda Purana, Padma Purana, also Chaitanya Bhagavat, it is mentioned. So, when he was talking, he was, because Shivji, he was also Mahabhagavat, he is Vaishnavanamita. So he was speaking in a trance. So Parvati was listening and she slept. So the parrot, he was listening and he was So he was making like that and he was listening. So after some time she saw Parvati completely, and who is doing this and who is listening this Katha? So he saw the parrot was, Shiva wants to behind him. Then parrot went after it, and he was the Sukadeva Goswami, he is the parrot. She went and entered inside the mouth of Vyasdev, the wife of Vyasadeva. Chitika, some name there, Pingala or something. Chitika, Pingala. Yeah, 2-3 names she had. So we know that why I started this? Huh? Two verses, yes. How Shukadeva Goswami, yes. Thank you. How Shukadeva Goswami, he was like Avadhut Chudamani, he was completely in trance, with samadhis. How he comes, and after he took work, immediately he left his house. So Vyasdev was completely helpless. How we can bring him back? So he make this 2 verse, Bhagavatam famous verse. To those who go to forest and wood cutter, no wood cutting. So that 2 verse is very famous verse in Bhagavatam. One is 3rd canto and another is 10th canto. 3rd canto, everyone know that, no? Aho Bakiya Sanakala Gautam. So that one, and second one is Varaha Pida Katavara Pukarna Yoga Nikara Vibhrat Vasa Kanaka Kabisham Vadayanti Mala Dandhan Veda Radhara Sudayo Gopa Bunde Dandaraniya Sopadaramanam Pravishanti Gita Kirti. So that was the verse how Krishna was entering in Vrindavan and how he was wearing and the beautiful the form of Krishna, that was the form. And first one is Varaha Pida Natavara Vaku Karnayo Kasari Aho Bakiya Sanakala Kuta. So how Krishna is so merciful, although Putana came to kill him and he gave him the post of mother post. So make him mother. So how because someone coming to kill him and Krishna make her mother. So that when he hear these 2 words, Sukadeva Goswami become, he came. Where? Who who taught us? Where you write these two verses? Where you learn from this? He inquired that. And he said, okay, our Guru. So he brought him to Vyasdeva. Vyasdeva said, no, this is not, I want to give this transcendental literature. So you just, after you come out, you just take it for you. Just, because you don't want to. So that was the, how the Sukadeva Goswami is so captivated. Not Sukadeva Goswami, anyone. If someone hear the mercy of Krishna, the beauty of Krishna, anyone can captivate. So, so this was the special form and special quality of Krishna. So this Natavara Bapu, Natavara means he is the best of, and they generally people in India they say Nataraj, because Nataraj is Shivji, he is the king of dance. But he is Natavara, he is Natavara, he is the husband of dance. You can see how he did. Sometimes people could not understand Krishna, and if you go through Krishna's Leela, little glimpse, because he is the supreme personality of Godhead, and he is the Rasaraj. So all the rasa comes from him, and he is the fountainhead of avatar. All avatar comes from him. So when he came, sometimes people they say actually they glorify. One time we are in Haridhar Rishikesh, we are going to Badrinath for book distribution. One man came, he says, he is the devotee of Shiva. And he said actually there is, when the chanting, when the devata they chant the ocean and the poison come out, halahal poison come out, no one able to drink. Only Shivji he drank the poison. That's why he is the top. And our all brahmachari were silent. No one have power. Even Lord Narayana refused. You send him, go to Shiva, he can drink. But we can see in Krishna's pastimes. Lord Shiva drank the poison, but if you see case of Kaliya, only Lord see, no need to do anything. Only see, whole Kaliya make that lake was completely poisoned. Only Lord see the lake, he transferred to nectar. If you go through, only see Krishna in eyes. No need to drink, no need to do anything. They all die. Only see Krishna. Look of them, no? They got up. Krishna can do, and I gave the example, you say Krishna drank 50 kilometers fire. When there is forest fire, you can Dabanal, you have in Bhagavatam it is mentioned. There is also in Vrindavan book of Dabanal Kund. That where there is one Rakshas, the demon, he set the fire. And that which they have this Krishna subdue, Kaliya, and send him Pacific Ocean to Fiji, Fiji island, go from here to there. So that day, because they did because that was completely night time. It was daytime they went. It is all described in Bhagavatam how Krishna so nicely he did. And they slept there because whole night the cows and the Brajvasi, all Nanda Baba, Dasodama, everyone, because there is no time to come back to Nandagam. They slept all. And that night it happened, the Dhavan, this thing happened. Also 2 times, they also entered inside the, and also the cows also stuck inside, also covered boys also stuck inside. So that time Krishna said, close your eyes. Then he drank all the fire finished. And when he hear this, when he begged them, how Krishna, no need to drink. He just only see, he transferred the poison to nectar. Many things, many places he did. So when he had that devotee, this is mentioned, read Bhagavatam. How it, because we need to read properly. That's why we said, actually why Krishna did, why Narayana did, he sent to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva will bring the present. Because he wants to give the credit. Okay, everyone. Because always Lord wants to give to credit his devotees. So that was the whole point, to become devotee. So our discussion 2 days, how will become devotees. So that was the supermost post. In material world, someone wants to something. If you go through whole thing, someone wants to something. If we see something, he is doing like this, I will become like this. I will become Modi. I will become Yogi. I will become people. Why those who do nice work, nice thing. I will become hero. I will become heroine, So this, and I will become Brahma. I will become Shiva. I will become Krishna. No, you cannot become Shiva. Shiva Tattva is Shiva almost 95% God. Shiva Tattva is special Tattva. You can become Brahma. But Shiva, no. I don't want to go through this thing. So, how you want, in material world, everyone wants to become something. And when they become something, then still they are that the desire do not stop. If I want to become something, okay, if you go through this, okay, I want to become this. It is not. When you become that, then you will feel, no, it is not sufficient. He is doing good, I will become like this. So,
like that mouse stories.
Mouse also like a mouse, yeah.
Lion that will become.
Yeah, that was Punarusiko, but that was not my point. It was also, but like a small farmer, he wants to become big farmer. He wants, big farmer is taking so much money. He has so much money. I become like that. Then when he become big farmer, he becomes lander. He has so much land. So I will also become that. Then, because government taking so much tax, so king, I will become king. The king, when he become king have so many king are fighting. If own people have also, they have also something up. Hare Krishna, Mike. Hare Krishna. Battery finish or something? Hare Krishna. Hari Bo.
I think battery went down.
Battery went down.
Yeah, battery. You have battery? There's no battery here. You don't have battery? Let me see what is there. Another exit. Exit coming. Maharaj, please continue.
Hare Krishna. Actually, I can but my voice is not so loud, no? Maybe they cannot hear. ये कैसे पहनना है? कैसे? Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. So here actually in material world goes like that. So if you become, if it is go through, it is mentioned in Shastras. If you become Indra, if you go to like, it does not stop there. You go to Indra. Indra also wants, because this is also gradation. If you go through Shastra, the happiness, if you get in human happiness, higher than human happiness is Gandharva, Gandharva happiness. 10, like 100 times Gandharva happiness is Deva Gandharva. There is in mentioned in Bhagavatam, other Purana also. From there, also 100 times is Indra's happiness. 100 times Indra's happiness is more than 100 times Indra's happiness to Bruhaspati happiness. They are all are level. And from Bruhaspati, 100 times Bruhaspati happiness is Prajapati happiness. Prajapati knows. And Prajapati happiness 100 times to Brahma's happiness. Prajapati like Kashyap. Oh Prabhu, how you are? So these are the material world which go like this. If someone in here, so he wants to become something, but when there will be, how you can stop? So that was the Brihad Bhagavatamrut and our bhakti literature. It says, if someone not a devotee, if someone become devotee, then that, the desire will stop there. The devotee don't want, because that is the last post. If someone become devotee, he don't want to become anything. Because in material world, that's why people go to, they does not satisfy, no, they so that's why they opt to go to Brahman. So that's why if someone become devotee, he has no material desire and he don't want to become something. So that was the last. So if someone becomes, so how will become devotee? Because devotee, he don't want to become Brahman. Bahir Mukha Brahma Janme Nahi Aas. So in Bhaktivinoda Thakur, our Narottam Das Thakur, he whole the Shastras, all the essence he put there in devotional song. He don't want become the Brahma if he Brahma become not devotees. Sometimes the Brahma is not devotees. All Brahma is not devotees. So if someone become devotee, so then there is no running, no competition. Then you can get the peace. As long as you are not devotee, then you want something, become something. So your mind will go through, you will have some desire will be there. So when you will become devotee, so that, Hare Krishna Mataji. So we want to become devotee. So all our Acharya, they said, if you become devotee, I want to become devotee. Prabhupada also, have a good devotees. Vaishnava. So all the devotees, how will become a devotee? So that was the highest post in this material world. If someone become devotees. How we can get such a and those who are pure devotees. So these 2 days we are discussion was how we can get, how we will chant, how we can dance, how we can do the service, unless you will not become devotees. So when you become devotee, so that was the last when you become devotees. So how will you become devotee? How we can chant properly? So this is the many devotee have this question, and this is the practical, And when will become devotees? Real devotees, a good devotees. So then you don't have to do, don't have no competition or no. Yesterday we discussed how envy does not allow us. So those who devotee, they are completely free from these things. First, they don't have envy. You have to give up envy. If you have envy, devotee should not keep envy. If someone envious, he will not become devotee. So that's why Bhagavatam second sloka, yesterday we discussed dharma prajayita kaita vatro paramam nirmascharanam satam. Nirmaschar, maschar. Where jealousy is there, you will not become devotees. Not first class devotee. Though actually devotee means the first class devotee. So how we can, that strong devotee, how we will get, so that was the point, whole discussion on how we can become such kind of devotees. We don't have any, only have service to satisfy Krishna, satisfy Radha and Krishna. His satisfaction will do, not our satisfaction. So that was that devotee, even Lord, there is mentioned in Bhagavatam, Lord also gives respect, such kind of devotees. So that we want to become. How? So when we knows this kind of devotees, how they got that much devotions. In Bhagavatam also mentioned in the 50th canto Bhagavatam, it is mentioned when Rahugan, King Rahugan was going to do the satsang. He was going through that, my English is not so good. So he was going through Palanki. And they saw this nice person, he was very physically and looks like and very strong. Jad Bharat, they said, there are some problem, so they brought him, make him also one of the car, one of the carriers. So he knows how Jad Bharat was, because when he saw the small ants, so he don't want to step on them. And there is some problem, because when you don't properly step, then if someone is carrying the palanki, so he was little disturbed, uncomfort, King Rahugan, and he chastised him. Hey, who? So they complained, this man came new now, we appointment newly, so he was not properly putting his step. Then when he chastised, one sentence he spoke to him. You are now king, and we don't know who will become the next birth, what will happen to us, what will happen to you, So immediately he understood he is not ordinary person. Immediately come down and he asks. So there is so many conversations they have. So he knows he is not ordinary person, and he finds out how. Then he asks, how you have this strong devotion? How you got, where you got this type of devotion? So please tell me the secret. So he spoke that famous verse. Rahugana, Rahuganita tapasa na jati. Rahugan, it is not from tapasya, not from austerities. Sometimes people say, I will do it, great austerities, and I will have that strong devotion, the pure devotion. No. It is not. By tapasya, it is not available in by tapasya. Na chejaya. Or if you do puja, worshipping. Sometimes they say, oh, we will do worshipping nicely, we will get, no, by puja, by worshipping. Na par, or na, na sannyas, or na grihastha. If you perfect grihastha or perfect sannyas, by that you will not become that strong faith, you will not deserve. Na chandasa naiva jalagni suryam bina mahatpada rajobhishekam. Sorry, actually I don't want to discuss this thing, but something come out. No? So, so na chandansi. Chandansi means those who are brahmacharis. By practicing brahmachari, taking the brahmachari brata, you will not also get. Not a grihastha, properly, also not grihastha, you will get it. Or sometimes people, they offer Jalagni Surya. They offer the arghya, to offer the water to Sangar. They do puja, Sangar, Jalagni Surya. There also you will not get it. That strong devotion to the Lord. How will you get it, the strong devotion? You become strong devotees. Bina mahatpada rajobhisekam. Bina means without the smear, the dust of a pure devotee. When you take bath, take bath in dust of abhishek, you will do your body abhishek in the dust of a pure devotee. Then you can get that strong faith, strong devotion. You will become strong devotees. So that was many slokas in Bhagavatam you can find out. If somebody have the strong faith, somebody has the devotion, he can give the devotion. My Guru Maharaj always said this. If you have devotion, if you have love, you can give the love. If you don't have love, you have artificial love. No, yesterday we discussed dongi, So you cannot give the love. So that's we have to become that type of a devotee. Then you will become satisfied. Then you can also satisfy. You can also preach. So that kind. So devotee means not we put the tilak and did the japa mala and something and we hit. We have in our mind so many envy, greedy, so many things goes on in our mind. So that is not a devotee. So those who have this kind of, so that was if you so you have to take. It is not my Guru Maharaj always says one stories. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, sometimes devotee have simultaneously material desire and also devotion. Bhakti भी चाहिए, मुक्ति भी, भक्ति भी चाहिए और भोग भी चाहिए. No, it does not go together, no. Sometimes this is the mixed devotion. So that he used to say, one devotee, they are from Ramanandi, and they used to go to Ramanandi, do their Ramanandi bhaktas. They gave him when after initiation they gave him 12 years austerity. Go 12 years, move all the kshetras, all the dham, padal, walk. That time nothing was there, Walk 12 years, then come to Guru Ashram. Then when you travel, by walking, then you will have experience. All the place you will go walk, they will come to your Guru place, then Guru will give you service. That time you will become something natural, So those days they goes. And one devotee he said, how much I can walk, Oh Ram, de Ram, dilai de Ram. Oh Ram, please give her. Dilaida means you can give somebody can give me, no? Something I can sit, I can go, I cannot walk so much. So when he was praying to Ram, one horse appeared. That's horse means she horse. So he thought, okay, something. Then he sit down. Then few mile he went. That horses give birth one child. वो तो घोड़ी था ना, घोड़ी ने एक घोड़ा को जन्म दिया. So he wants to become right horse, no? To go, no need to no, because he was some problem in his knees and the problem is in the feet. You don't understand? So what happened? And the horse is not moving. He was licking the baby horse. What to do? How he can go? Then he put baby horse in his shoulder. अरे घोड़ा के ऊपर चढ़ने के लिए बोला था, घोड़ा हमारे ऊपर चढ़ गया. Did you understand? He wants ride horse. The horse was riding him. So that was our material desire. If you simultaneously if you do this, so he was, so if he wants to, so that was his, this is the story which Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur used to speak. So devotee, if who have simultaneously has material desire and also Krishna, no? Bhukti or Krishna or Bhakti. Bhakti or Bhukti. Bhog or Bhakti. So it will be. So that was the if you have a strong devotion, the pure devotion. So that was our Acharya, they mentioned. How you get the pure, then you become pure devotee. Then no need to these things. So that was the post of the devotees. We are thinking we just were chanting and did, but we have so many things going on. We cannot tolerate, we cannot face little problem. When problem comes, some obstacle comes, will become. So what type of a devotees? So devotee means those who are great devotee, you can see how the Hanuman, the Gopis, the Uddhava, the Pandavas, they are the great devotees. You can see through their life, how they behave, how their behavior, how their symptoms, how their the mood. So that was the so in material world, what you want, because people want to become something. So if someone wants to become people, so that is this is our the parampara, the Acharya, and then they concluded, if you want to peace, nasti buddhi ajuktasya, nacha yuktasya bhavana, nacha bhavayata asanta asantasya sutaha sukham. Everyone wants the peace. So if you are not devotee, how will you become peace? Nasti buddhi. If your buddhi, your knowledge is not connected to Krishna, nasti buddhi ajukta. Ajukta means it is not connected. Nacha yuktasya bhavana. Your bhavana also not connect. Your bhavana also not Krishna consciousness. Your consciousness. Nacha bhavayata asanta. That's why you are asanta. Asantasya utaha sukham. So if you are asanta, not peace, so how will get happiness? Everyone wants to become happiness. So that yesterday we discussed, everyone wants happy. They are making the bed, but they don't have time to sleep. Whole night they are making bed. I will make a nice bed, nice mattress, and to sleep. How I can sleep? But they don't have time to sleep. People are making house, make everything, how to get happiness. The whole life will finish. They don't have time to get happiness because they don't know what is happiness. So asantasya uta sukham. So if someone asanta, he is not peaceful. So how will get the happiness? So one should first you have to attach our intelligence, our knowledge. The nasti buddhi ajukta. So you have to our buddhi should be attached to Krishna. Buddhi yukta ihati vasukruta duskruta. There are many slokas how Krishna maiva buddhi adhasva maiva manadhasva mai buddhi nivesaya. You have to put your intelligence, put your mind upon me. Then you will forget, you will everything, there is no doubt you will come to me. Everything you put me. But our buddhi, our knowledge and our mind, where is going? Going to other place, to material things. So we are taking, we are thinking constantly the material things. Material means dead. Spiritual means life. If you think Krishna, you will get the life. Because he is the eternal, Nitya. And if you think dead things, matter, and we are so much attached to matter. Nowadays, they are attached to house, attached to car, attached to money, attached to these things. So who is attached to Lord's name? Who is attached to Lord's form, pastimes? So that was the teachings. Our Veda, Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita say, if you attach to me, if you attach my name, if you attach, put your mind, put your intelligence to me, so you will come to me. So how we will get a strong devotion? If somebody have that, then we can. So Rupa Goswami said, Tarnama Rupa Charitadi Sukirtanam Smurtya Kramena Manasi Niju. This Smurtya Kramena Manasa Rasana Manasi Nijodya. Tishan Brade Tadanuragi Jananugami Kala Nayataki Yakla Iti Upadesa Samasari. So this is the essence of all instruction. How? What is the essence of all instruction? The Nama Rupa. First, if you do chanting, name the Lord, then the form should come. The Nama Rupa Charitadisu Kirtana. Nama Rupa Charita. These things should come. Which coming? Our mind. When you chanting. First thing comes. What first thing comes when you chant? Which demon comes? Sleeping demon comes. When you chant, first you take bath and everything. When you start with the chanting, Hare Krishna. The sleeping demon first comes. Then the second demon will come, first demon will go away. Sometimes they say, oh, he is chanting very nicely. But the demon comes, which demon comes? Plan project come in your mind. Oh, I will do this, I will do that. Hare Krishna chal raha hai. Hare Krishna is going on. But mind is thinking so many things. So the sleeping demons go away. We are somebody think, oh, he is chanting. Oh, I am so much struggling for chanting because I sleep, all the time. But that was not pure chanting. So that demon is coming because the plan project is going on. And plan project demon will go away. One third demon will come. What is that demon? I am chanting. I am chanting such a, so no one can chant mine. No, that the self, So I am chanting, no one can chant mine like myself.
Pride.
Yeah, pride comes. So then these all will go away. So these are not proper chanting. When you chant Krishna's name, then you can connect with Krishna. So Tannama Rupa Charita. So when you chant, means the form will come. When our chanting will be good, the form will come. Lord's good form. Otherwise, as Mataji Puchra, so Mataji was asking question, why when you chant, why this thing is coming? Because we have so many material desire. So material desire coming, that's the obstacle our. Give up our material desire. We have so many things, project, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this. Many things come. So when properly chant, the form will come. Nama Rupa. The Nama Rupa Charita. Then Guna Lila, this thing will come. So this way, Tishtan Praje Tadanuragi Jananugami. You stay, those who are like that, those who have like-minded devotees, those who have the interest for chanting. If someone wants interest of only eating prasad and sleeping, if you stay with him, okay, where is the prasad? How it will come prasad? Where will prasad will come? What time will prasad will come? Will eat and sleep. There is no interest for chanting. So that's why if you Rupa Goswami is saying, Tishtan Praje Tadanuragi Jananugami. That anuragi, those who have interest, past interest, how to chant Krishna's name. Those Vaishnava you have to associate with it, those Vaishnava. Jananugami, Kala, you have to pass like this. Kala means to pass like this, your time. Iti akhila iti upadesa sara. So this is the essence of all upadesa. Otherwise, so we are thinking one day we will become, suddenly, shortcut we will become great devotees, big devotees. So we have to do many things. There is many things. If someone really wants to chant properly, connect to properly, ये many things. प्रयत्न न कर ले प्रेम धारण न जाए. Chaitanya Charitamrita mention, if you don't endeavor, okay, it will come automatically. One day it will come, I will get. Do everything. So you have to do endeavor. Prayatna. If you don't prayatna means you have to do some sadhana. Then you can keep the love. Otherwise love will go away. You will not keep the love. Prayatna na karle prem dharana na jaye. So you have to do. So there is time we will do some katha.
We can go to the 30.
Okay. So there is actually there is many katha, many stories. I don't want to go so many things, but we will focus on how we can chant, how we can become a good devotee. So that was because 3 days we discussed this, how we can develop, how we become Vaishnava. Because if you understand the post of Vaishnava, because we are thinking Vaishnava are ordinary. Vaishnava are not ordinary. They are the Tejiyan, even Agni, even Surya, they are more powerful than Agni and Surya. Even Brahman. It is mentioned in Shastras. So if you first understand what is the position, how they are so much, then you can understand the mood of Vaishnava. That's why all the Acharya, this is Vaishnava Kriya Mudra, Vijnana Mudra. It's very, very difficult to understand the Vaishnavas' behavior, how they are Vaishnavas. If he is not, if you say, oh, he is like doing like this, he is an ordinary person. No, it looks like an ordinary person. From outside it looks like an ordinary person. But you don't know what he has, the mood, what he has, the consciousness. Even one Vaishnava can deliver a whole world. There is slokas. Yesterday we discussed, if there is one Vaishnava, then the pralaya will never come, the devastation will never come to. If one Vaishnava will be here in earth. So that was the power, the Vaishnavas. So first you have to understand how the greatness of a Vaishnava, how they are and how they maintain and how they become devotee. If you go through That's why our Acharya, Brut Bhagavad Tumrata, Sanatana Goswami wrote such a wonderful literature. And also in Bhagavatam also many devotee, great exalted devotee they have there. Bhagavatam means Grantha Bhagavatam also devotee Bhagavatam. It's all without the devotee. Lord, you can see how it's all about the devotee and Krishna's. So how that's why it is if you once you become devotees, go through this, how they lead their life, how they become devotees. The Prabhupada, and our Acharya, how they become devotees. So devotee not become easy thing. So even so many years who stay in Gaudiya, what one devotee stay 25 years. So after 25 years, he does not got he's not satisfied. One day, actually his service is, every day he used to go to Ganga, take the water from deity to Abhishek. And after 25 years, when he was not satisfied, one day he says he wants to go to again house, go back. Sometimes it happens, no? Because if you are not connected, it is very difficult to stay. So he wants to go to house. One day he says, how? Because it is very difficult. If you go ashram, if you go, then they will ask, where is going? After 25 years, brahmachari, you are going again to. Then what is, when morning time he went to bring the water, when you halfway, he saw no one is there. The morning time, he said, I will put the water, I will go. This is the right time, I will go away. So he put the matka, that in that bed paper, he put it in where there is place, in cultivation land, there is where they secure the water, so their middle they put top of the dam, then he put the kalsi. And he said, okay, I'll go now because no one is there. He saw here and there, no one is there, I will go now. He was going 7, 8 steps, he went. Someone called, hey, where are you going? He was completely shocked. He saw back. Maybe somebody saw some devotee from Gaudiya, but maybe they. Maybe I am so much scared, Is something coming my inside, It's nothing, So, no one is there. So again he started. Then again sound comes. Hey, where are you going? Why are you putting here me? So when he turned back and he saw the sound is coming from that pot. Why you leaving me here? I was so happy because I am one of the instruments. This is my instrument. I am taking the water, the Ganga water, taking to the Abhishek, and you are now putting here. Somebody come destroy it, So I am not able to do the service of the Lord. Then he said, oh Krishna. He's like his dead matter, the Kalsi, that part, he got the realization. I am human, I didn't got any realization, although I did 25 years service. So then he went back, he took his, so this is if you don't have realization, if you do service, yes, if you do simple service, there is, because Krishna service, there is something. If you do the holy name, there is something, it is not. But if you want to realize that Prabhuji, he asked question, we don't see. How can see the result, We are chanting, we are doing, but this is the how. If you have little bit, do properly, you can reciprocate, you can understand. So that was the otherwise if many lifetime there is many lifetime they have take birth in human life and many lifetime, no? So but still they cannot understand, they cannot have any realization. But this is the Krishna Prabhupada's mercy. If someone can come, devotee have many realization. If someone come contact with some devotees, so they have many realizations. Yeah. So if you don't have realization, it means so many other things there. That's why we cannot connect. Otherwise, it's so sublime. Krishna consciousness is so sublime. And if you start little bit, Krishna says, Solpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya. If you have little bit, then they can save you. Krishna can save you in great danger. Otherwise, you cannot understand what the mood of devotees and what is the mood of the gurus, the acharyas. That's why our acharya says, Vaishnava Kriya Mudra Vidyana Vijaya. So if we go through this, there is one nice stories. Some gurus send his disciple. The disciple, they study, after study, finish their study, they want to do some Guru Dakshina. So what kind of Guru Dakshina we do? The Guru sent them, go and take the basket and bring the water from the river, in a basket, in bamboo basket. 10 Shishya, no? 10 disciples, there are 10 disciples, they want to give the Guru Dakshina. They give some Dakshina, no? So they all went taking the basket, basket means bamboo basket, no? And they went and put in the river the basket and take all the water drain. So two of them said, Guru Maharaj, maybe something wrong in my Guru Maharaj. What he is so, he has no brain, no? How we can take the water from the basket, no? He has no idea. Two of them said, oh yeah, we'll go. Another 4 or 5, they started, something will be there. They started 2-3 hours. They put the basket inside, take the basket like this. Then they are so tired, they put it again outside, then they sit down. This way, evening already. They are also saying, no, it is something wrong. It is not. How it is impossible to take the water in basket. So one disciple, all 9 already gone. Not gone to their gurus. They went also. It is not possible to give this kind of dakshina, no? So one disciple, he was trying his best with putting the what no. So in 12 o'clock night, because the bamboo, when we put all the time in water, bamboo become swollen, and all the basket was like, there's so many holes, and it was completely, because when the bamboo was swollen, it is completely stopped, and he can hold the water. The basket can hold the water. So he took at 1 o'clock night. He took the water and said, Guru Maharaj, take your water. This is serious in the right. So what we got from this story, what lesson we can get? How we can understand the Guru's, the Vaishnava's mentalities? Why he says, why he chastises? Sometimes Guru is giving like this, Guru Maharaj is like this. This battery also finished. So this is the so we need actually constant
Can come. We can move little further.
what are the 9 disciples, what they did the wrong? They could not success.
Did not have faith in the authority.
Yeah, one is nice point. You don't have faith. Then second,
They thought they were more intelligent.
huh?
Patience. They didn't have patience.
Yeah, they, and also they did some patiently they did for 5 hours, but they put it in again basket in sun. We do devotional service, but sometimes we discontinue. Then the gap again the gap will same gap will come. Understand, no?
Yes.
So because you have to do constantly to close the gap, no? Because they did 8-9 hours they did, but they put it in again sun. Because this material nature, material energy is so powerful. If the Maya is so powerful, if you have little bit something, then fraction, no? You will not, then it will make you separate. So they did, but 7-8 hours they did, but they cannot, and they put it in the sun. Again, it is same thing happen. If you, they will continuously somebody can do. That's why Nyanyascintanto maje jana parjupasate tesam nityabhijuktanam yogakshama bahamyam. So continuously, if someone constantly do devotional service, constantly he practice, constantly Krishna consciousness, not other consciousness, then you will become happy. And he can do many things. He can do the service of gurus. He can do the service of Krishna. He can understand, okay, this is not ordinary thing. Or this is not impossible. Sometimes if you go through Prabhupada's life or other Acharyas' life, you can see continuously, you can see they have the faith. And they do also continuously. Then you can get the success. You can get the target. You can get the goal. Ushsaha nishya dharya. You have enthusiasm and also nishchit, determination and dharya, patience. Sadvi bhakti prasiddhati. Sangas tyaga sattva-vritti sadvi bhakti prasiddhati. So you can, that is this kind of devotion. So if you have determination, you have faith, and do continuously. So that was the practice. Then anartha will go away, then real our love will happen. Then one name is sufficient. Actually, one name will be sufficient. Only one name can give so much energy. We are chanting so many names. No, when you chant that reminds, that can give so much energies. That name can, Hanuman, the gopis, all the great devotees, how they get so much energies. And enthusiasm, no? Ushah. We have Ushah only 1-2 hours. Then Ushah will go finish. But they have unending. They have Ushah, no? And Nishchit and patience. Because they get the energy, they get the power from Lord, the name. So this is how the devotee are not ordinary. So if we consider, if you want to become Vaishnava, means you have to do Trunadapi Sunichena Tarurapi. You have to become Daina Namrata, no? You have to become humble. If you are not humble, then you will not get any qualities. You have so arrogant, you have so much false ego, you will not become Vaishnava, then you will not get, you will not receive anything. That's the first step. The foundation of bhakti is Daina, humble. The humility, no? So if you have that, then no one can, nothing can obstacle in your path of devotion. If you have no humbleness, but so much proud, you are like Indra, no, Brahma, no, then you will not get any drop of love. And we want the love, because in front love, everything zero. So that we want the love. So everyone we want the love. Prem chahiye. What is that prem? How can get that love? The love is such a powerful entity. We need love. How to get that love? So Vaishnavas are not small. Vaishnavas are there actually. So we should understand this and give how they are so much so much love, so much affection, so much determination they have. No, they can do many things. So it is not easy to understand Vaishnavas. Sometimes they understand, oh, he is like this, he is like this. How he will. Vaishnava Kriya Mudra Vijnana Puja. So if you become devotees, then first of all you will yourself you will satisfy. You will not become monkey. No, jump all the place, no? Okay, Hare Krishna. If anybody have question, you can take some question.
You were commenting on the envy. Until one gets the mercy, our existence in this material world is based on envy.
Yes.
Can you kindly comment? I mean, like, I can tell myself I should not be, but
Actually, we discussed about envy, how envy is so bad. It does not allow, no? And envy actually, we ourselves, envy means to see others good thing, no, anything, we will become so much angry or so much, our heart will burn. Oh, how he got that, how she got, how he got, how he will become so much nice devotees, no? So this thing is burning our heart. So we are losing our strength because we are ourselves is burning. So that is, we see somebody in a good thing, we burn ourselves, no? So that is, it is so bad for us actually. And we first, he will die you. You are thinking, oh, he is good and how he is going, but you will die first. Because that way then he will be kill you first. Sometimes the people are so much envy, no? There's so many headaches, so many strain come in the mind. Oh, how he got like this, how he got like this. So they becomes the health, the mind will go down. So that's why in Krishna service, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsarya, no? Lust, anger, everything you can utilize in Krishna service. Only thing one you cannot utilize. You have to give it out, throw it out. That's why Bhagavatam mentioned Paramani. So, and Krishna also says, you are not envious, that's why I am giving this knowledge to you. Envy is very difficult. If yesterday we discussed. Envy, if you want to enter the love of God, first obstacle is envy. Without envy you can enter. If love is like ocean of love, you want to first enter, then first obstacle is envy. You have envy, it does not allow, you cannot enter inside. That's why you cannot get any happiness. Even envious people, they see like this, they cannot happy. Although sometimes they outside they are so happy, everything, but inside they cannot become happy because there is the envy. So many years they do bhajan, many, but if you have that envy inside your heart, so it does not happy you. You have to throw it out. That's why our Acharya says you have to take it out inside, you throw it out completely. Then you can get something, then you will become healthy. Otherwise you are completely sick. That because that you put that like that is like soaking your life. That is something like, soaking your air, soaking your body, everything will soak.
So see, we are not trying to be saints, right? We are all we have taken the just jivan.
You are taking?
We are not grihast jivan.
Grihastha.
We are not, like most of the people are doing job and having children and having day-to-day work. And we have to balance out, right? We have to balance out and we have to pray also. What is the suggestion?
So that I already give the answer. That sloka rahugana tapasana jati, there is everything. We are not sannyasi, we are not brahmachari, we are not grihasthas.
I heard that. So we are not.
So whom? So if we take the dust, if you do service of the devotee, dear devotee, then you can get also that attraction. You can that desire you can get it. But that type of devotion you can get it. If you do service of a Vaishnava and the deity is Krishna, then you can get also same type of deity. That is the Shastra says. That's why in Vrindavan they go to the sadhu, the Vaishnavas. They do the service. Because nowadays, the people they thought, hey, where I can get the Vaishnava? I don't see who is the Vaishnavas. Vaishnava you cannot see like this in these eyes. So if somebody can have that, so this is if somebody that the satsang program, this is the satsang program, the devotees. If you invite the devotee, you make the program, So this is the system. How you can become devotees? How you can inspire, from devotees? So many devotees here, but you don't know. You are thinking, he is like this, like me. So what kind of devotees? He is also working. I am also working. So when I was in brahmachari in Govardhan, so in morning time we go to the Mandi market, So Maharaj, you are also in morning time. We have also the children. We have everything. You are also. We have also children. We have also because now what type of sadhu you are? Because you are same thing. We are also same thing doing same thing. You are also same thing doing same thing. But very great difference. So sometimes we do not understand, he is also grihastha, you are also doing, but we don't know. So that's why if you want, who will actually Vaishnava? Among many devotees they are doing, but there is also devotees. We have to find out who. If you are actually that said, then you will find out something. Then okay, his service, his chanting, then you can recognize, you can understand, you can see the qualities. Otherwise you cannot see the Vaishnavas. There is many devotees. It is not specific, only that's why that sloka was there. Na sannyasi, Mahaprabhu says, na cha narapati, na api vaisya, na sudra, na ham vipra, na cham narapati. I am not narapati, no, not king. I am not sudra, na vaisya, na brahmana, vaishnava, no brahmana, na kshatriya, vaisya, sudra, na grihastha, na brahmachari, na api sudra. मैं क्या हूँ? What I am? Gopi Bhartu Pada Kamala Dasa Dasa that I am the servant of the gopis. So sometimes we could not understand. Oh, he is doing something. We don't know. We don't know what type of. If they have the greed, what the devotion they have, they do in the consciousness they have. We don't know. They are all the same thing. We are all the same thing. We same thing. No, no. Devotee, those who are devotee, they could not say, "Oh, I am the better devotee." And those who say, "I am the better devotee," he is not better devotee. Devotee never say, "I am the great devotee who come and give me obeisances." Give me halwa, the Rajbhog. No. Devotee never say like that. Any, that Dhruva Prahlad Maharaj, they are such a great devotees, And can see how they are so humble.
So Maharaj, sometimes like if our material life is creating disturbances and either work life, household life, and our bhajan kriya is affected, and so during that time, how should we think and what should we think to elevate ourselves to come out of those disturbances, even though like obstacles are there, but just not come out of that material disturbances and still try to do bhajan.
Actually, this question already given the answer Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur many times. Because these are the general questions. All we face this problem. He give one sloka in Bhagavad Gita. Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam daddami buddhi yogam tena mama upajantite. He says, if someone really do fast devotional service pritipurvakam, lovingly he chant, lovingly he do the service, lovingly, then Krishna will give the intelligence. How you can deal any person, anybody, You can give the intelligence. Sometimes people, how can I get a ham builder? If you do first thing, you do the service. Then Krishna will give the intelligence. Because we don't want to give the service. And we want to become do so, everything will do properly. How you can do properly? So that was the key verse. Bhaktivedanta Thakur, I saw many lecture he give this verse. First, you do devotional service very humbly, very spontaneously, very pritipurvakam, very lovingly. If you do the service, any service, you take it seriously. Hey Krishna, whatever do in your house also, do deity service nicely. We are doing deity, during deity service, you will think so many things, So it is not like that. You do it pritipurvakam, do service, whatever you do, pritipurvakam do. Then Krishna will give us the intelligence. How you can deal anything. Then no one can cheat you. Your father, mother, your brother, your son, daughter, no one can cheat you. Yeah, any person cannot cheat you. Immediately you can understand. Because Krishna is giving the intelligence. The first thing, you have to do pritipurvaka service. Because we don't do the pritipurvaka. So how will you get the intelligence? If you do, because devotional service, immediately there is effect. If you do the devotional service properly, little, pritipurvakam, then you can see what is black and what is white. Good, a little. No one can make you fool. If you do little bit, so it is. So this is all the Acharya, they have the experience. And Krishna also says this thing. I'll give you intelligence. You do first little. Try to do little service properly. Then Krishna will. Then there is another 2-3 sloka, that serial, How he can clean your heart, how he can, everything he can do. ओके श्री श्री राधा नटवर लाल की जय, श्री जगन्नाथ बल्लेश्वर महारानी की जय, श्री गौर निताई की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल।
महाराज की
जय।
better than that. Source महाराज की
जय।